we're gonna close out the show a little more NFL talk. Um, I don't know if you want to intro this and how it came about. You said you and your buddies were talking about NFL MVP odds today. I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah, so I think somebody sent a tweet in our group chat, and it was about Justin Fields. You know, has is having this going to be a huge season, winning MVP, just like Jalen Hurts. And I think,
Well, Jalen Hurts didn't win MVP, so whoever said that, that was already
well, he's
wrong.
going to have the same leap as like Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts.
I got you.
But his odds right now are 20 to 1 plus 2,000, and currently he has more MVP bets than Mahomes, Herbert, and Josh Allen combined. For me, that is honestly ridiculous. Like Justin Fields, I totally get like the hype and everything surrounding him. Obviously, DJ Moore is in the offense now, but like, come on, like to win MVP, they have to be the one seed. All right. Second of all, Justin Fields. I'm not the biggest Justin Fields guy, but his accuracy is just gross. And I know obviously he's gonna get better and progress, but I just cannot see this huge leap to an MVP. And there's guys like we talked about earlier. Lawrence is in that same category, kind of like MVP wise. He's like
Yeah.
15 to 1 around there. Lamar Jackson, he's close. Tua, Geno Smith too.
Yeah.
Like I just don't see how the odds match the risk to it.
So the odds for me aren't the issue. Justin Fields being roughly the same spot as Geno Smith, I think, is fine. Because Justin Fields does have another element to his game. The amount of people that are crazily betting it, though,
Yeah.
that's the thing for me. He's the most bet guy. So generally speaking, the way that lines work in Vegas is if so many people are on one side, the line will shift. They're keeping it right where it is. They're like, keep on betting it. If Vegas tells you to keep on betting it, don't
Yeah.
keep betting it, okay?
Oh,
I promise you, they know what they're doing. And the thing with Justin Fields, and I get the Jalen Hurts comp because they're both rushing quarterbacks. You mentioned it. Justin Fields is not the passer. Justin Fields also doesn't have the team around him.
mm-mm.
And we could throw defense out of the picture. I'll even just talk about just offense. DJ Moore isn't better than AJ Brown, which
No
isn't a
shot.
hot take. He's not better than Devonta Smith.
No
So
shot.
Jalen Hurts had two better weapons at the wide receiver. And the Bears wide receiver two out of DJ Moore is what? Chase Claypool, Darnell Mooney. The guys that they're not consistent week to week. Cole Kmet, worse than Dallas Goedert. The
Hmm.
running game for the Bears. Khalil Herbert, I like Khalil Herbert. It's
Yeah.
not going to be as good. Their offensive line is ranked 21st. The Eagles is ranked first. The game's won in the trenches. So
Hmm.
it's a huge uphill battle. And all these people that are betting Justin Fields to win MVP. And this is my follow-up question. You said that they have to be the one seed. I don't think that they have to be the one seed. Are you even betting them to win the NFC North? They have to win their division if that he's winning MVP.
Yeah.
Are you saying confidently that you feel that they're better than the Lions and the Vikings?
So
Even the Packers, even the
so
Packers. Like we
yeah.
could make the argument that they're the worst team in the division.
Yeah, so when I made my season long bet for this year, division winners, I'll discuss that at another episode. But I was very close from picking the Bears. I'm not the biggest Justin Fields guy, but they have a lot of potential. I see, and the North is very
See, I
sus.
wasn't close at all to picking them. Their
But
team's
I
just not there
I
for me.
I think they're gonna place in third place, and I think I have the Vikings repeating. I know the Lions. Everybody's on the Lions this year. It seems too sus for me.
Yeah,
But
so looking
I can
at
see
their
it.
division, I'm in on the Lions. I'm not in on the Lions to level everybody else is. I'm in on the Lions winning the division because I think the Vikings more so take a step back. The Vikings were like 11-0 in one score games
Yeah.
last year. So the reason I like the Lions because they showed improvement at the end of the year, and the Vikings no shot that they could be that good in one score games again.
Mhm.
So they come back down to life. But I think the winner of that division wins 10 games. I don't think that the winner of
Yeah.
that division is an
Nothing
11-12 win
crazy.
team at this point. So I don't like the MVP hype doesn't match Bears hype. Do you know what I mean? Like all the hype's on Fields to win MVP up here, but I have not heard anybody talking about the Bears winning that division. And
Nah, more so
both
Lions.
need to happen. You need to be a top 2 or 3 seed. And if it's 3, like your stats need to be wildly impressive. Like he
Yeah.
needs to break Lamar's rushing season record. Like, and he very well could. That's on the board. I don't think winning the division is on the board. I don't think the Bear. I mean, and I'm talking ceiling here. I don't think that they could get better than 10 wins, and I think that's their ceiling. The team is just not there. It's a lot of young guys that are rebuilding, and I'm not knocking the Bears here. I don't think that they think they're at that point in time. I think the Bears would be happy with a wild card playoff spot and be like, all right, we got our guy.
Yeah.
But everybody with these Justin Fields MVP bets, I think it's more likely that Justin Fields isn't the Bears quarterback next season than he wins MVP this year. And he was so good for fantasy. And
Amazing
sometimes
for fantasy.
that's the problem. You get caught up in these guys that were so good for your fantasy team, but for their real team, like he didn't help them win. They ended the year on a 10-game losing streak. When he was winning you weeks in fantasy, his team was losing over and over and over again. So, fantasy MVP, maybe. Regular season MVP, no shot. But